Hello Gemini, welcome to my channel, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a general and a love reading for you. Also like career. Just see what happens. Wow, okay. I'm just going to do it this way. For some reason I feel like holding the cards this way for Geminis. This is just how it's going to go. Okay, so we have your card here. Okay, yeah. We have your card here, the Lovers. Okay, so there could be someone that you were in a partnership, that you are in a partnership with, that you could be doubting, you could be thinking about your future, like you could be doubting if this person will be around, if you can rely on them, or you could be doubting if you want this person to be your home, like the person that you build a home with, that you share your home with. It looks like you really care about this person, and it looks like you're a good match, but there's just some kind of doubts on your end or this person's end about the long-term future of this relationship, of this situation. And this could be that this person has some kind of commitment issues here. They have some kind of fears about long-term commitment. It looks like whoever's having these fears or doubts is going to express this to the other person though, or it's going to be obvious, it's going to be known that this person is having these fears and thoughts. Like, I don't think it's just going to be something that's in this person's head and they don't say anything. It looks like it's something that this person is going to express to you, that you'll express to this person, or just be like you have some kind of conversation that implies these doubts, these perhaps commitment issues. This could also be that someone that you were dealing with, they saw you as a good partner, they like to be with you. They could be someone who's kind of avoidant as well. You could have just went your separate ways because this person was having, the time that you're dealing with this person was having these kind of fears, these doubts about long-term commitment, long-term stability, home life, family life. You could be doing some things that are kind of hurtful, but you're choosing to not look at yourself and see that. Either that, or the person that you're dealing with could not be willing to see the fact that they are hurting you. There could be someone that you kind of take a step back from, or you're more focused on your inner peace, like you're trying to refocus on yourself because there is someone who perhaps you weren't too sure about. Like you could have felt like this person was kind of playing with your emotions, so you had to take a step back. This could also be someone who is going to come into your life. You could be kind of young. This person could be kind of young or just a little bit emotionally immature. Because with this Page of Cups here, it's either that there's someone who is kind of being immature with someone else's emotions, kind of playing with them and not taking the other person seriously. Either that, or they are just emotionally immature themselves, you know what I mean? So that kind of reflects on their romantic situations. But this could also be someone that's coming in with an offer for you, like they have these feelings for you, they're going to express some kind of love to you, but they just need some more time before these feelings are going to mature, before they're going to mature. Just because this is a page here. But that doesn't mean they don't have feelings for you in whatever capacity that they can. Like they still do have feelings for you, but it looks like this is someone also, this could be someone who you had dealt with before who's scared that this situation is over. Like they don't want this situation to end, but at the same time they're having these fears, these doubts about keeping you in their life, or you're having these fears and doubts about like perhaps getting married, long-term stability. But at the same time, like, they don't want to lose you, if that makes sense. Okay, so I'm getting that there's something that this could be something that you really keep in your thoughts, something that you really haven't moved on from, something that you haven't healed from. This could be some kind of closure that you feel like you never really got with someone, and it's like you felt like you were a good match, you felt like you were a good pair, so you don't understand why this didn't last, why this person didn't stay in your life, and you could be kind of thinking about that. But maybe if this is something that happened a while ago or whatever, it could be that you're seeing it from a higher perspective now and understanding that perhaps that you were young, perhaps that this person just wasn't what you needed emotionally. So it looks like there's something that you didn't really move on from. Like I said, like you're still kind of hurting about this for a while, and perhaps you couldn't imagine your life without this person, but after some time passed, it's just kind of like maybe there wasn't this long-term future for you guys, or maybe this wasn't supposed to last forever even though you were a good match, and this could be what you're understanding now. This could also be someone who, and since it's your card here, this really could be you who was having these fears, these doubts, or wasn't sure if this was a person that you wanted to like be with forever, even though you did care about them, you did love them. Perhaps you just didn't feel understood by them, like you didn't feel like they understood your emotions, where you're coming from, or your perspective. So that's why you're like, I don't know how this can work forever if this person like doesn't listen to me, doesn't hear me, or you feel like they can't understand like what you're going through or how you feel, even though otherwise you were a good match. This is mostly romantic for Geminis. But yeah, it looks like you're coming to understand some kind of truth about this, or someone is going to tell you something, express something to you that will help you understand this situation, that will help you understand why things went this way. Grace. So you could just be ready to move on from this, even though it did kind of hurt you. You're just trying to move through it with as much grace as possible. It could be someone noticing how graceful you are as well. They could be seeing your grace. And I think this is just kind of about like, despite this hardship, despite this situation, you're still going to move forward. You're still going to try to find your happiness. Okay. You could be, what I'm getting with this card is you could be thinking about your place in your community or in like society at large. You could be thinking about your role and how you fit into your friends, your family, maybe your state or your country. It's just like you're thinking about your role as a citizen or as a member of some kind of larger social group. And it's like perhaps you're thinking about what you contribute or how you interact with this group, like your family, your friends, or like just your place in the world at large. Like, who do you want to be to the people around you, if that makes sense? Like, what do you want your role to be to the people around you? Do you want to be someone who inspires them? Do you want to be someone who helps them? Do you want to be someone who listens to them? You know what I mean? Like, you're thinking about your role in your community. This could also be someone who's coming back into your life who didn't get this long-term future with you, and like they're going to talk to you about how they don't understand. If this didn't feel like it was you who was having these fear of commitments or whatever, could be someone who's like doesn't understand why you guys didn't work out. So I want to talk to you about that. Like, it's you or this person really needs some closure. But it looks like it's you. And you could be really seeing some kind of situation, perhaps the world, perhaps your relationship with some person. Like, you could be really seeing it from a one-sided perspective. Like, you could be thinking this person is all bad, the situation is all bad, or you could be thinking it's all good, it's all perfect, the situation is perfect, when in reality it's like there's balance. There's good and bad in people and situations in your relationships with them. So I think just be careful of having like a very one-sided, like 2D perspective of someone, of a situation, or perhaps of your role in society, if this is something that's on your mind. Because if you're having this like, oh, this situation is all good, if there's anything that doesn't match up with that, then it's kind of, it might come as a shock to you, or it might make you unhappy because you aren't seeing the situation or the person from a well-rounded or whole perspective. Okay, so we have your life purpose involves traveling. You have travel. This is, okay. This is also in reverse, so it could be with current circumstances that you can't go travel right now and you feel like it's necessary for your career, for your life purpose to go travel. Either that, or this card could be telling you that although you may want to travel and accomplish things, that you don't need to go anywhere to fulfill your life purpose. Like, you can fulfill your life purpose where you're at, is what this could be saying. Like, you could start where you're at and with the people around you, your immediate surroundings, in order to fulfill your life purpose. Like, you don't need to go and wait until you're in this place or until you encounter this person before you can start working on your life purpose. Like, you can start that now, you can start that here, wherever you're at. It's basically what this is saying. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type in expectations. So this could be what I was talking about. This could be why you're having this doubts about your future with this person, because it's not, if you are with someone, if you're talking to someone or someone is your partner, you're dating someone, you could be like, this isn't, maybe if you had like a list of what you want from a partner, you could be like, this person isn't that what I expected, but we still get along really well, we're still a great partner, they're still a great partner to me, we're still a great couple. So it's just like you kind of have to keep an open mind about who you're going to be with, if this situation works well and if this person treats you well. If you had some kind of different ideas about who you wanted to be with. This could also be that there was someone that you were with who was like, they check every box on my list, they seemed like your person that you had dreamed for, wished for, whatever, but it didn't work out, perhaps because the dynamic just wasn't right, they didn't treat you right, or you didn't feel like they understood you, they didn't understand you. So it's just like, sometimes, I think this is just saying like, keep an open mind, because maybe you need to rearrange like your list of what you want in your partner and center it more on what you want the relationship to look like, what you want I'm not saying like don't have standards for people, of course, have standards. If there's something that you want from your partner, like do that. But if you're so set on like, I want to date an artist, I want to date a chef, it's like, you could meet someone who is in, if it's like a career path that you have really heavily on your list, just as an example, or it's like they need to have brown hair, like you could meet someone who is outside of that, who will be a great fit for you, who the relationship will work better with than someone if you have those like rigid kind of expectations on a partner, if that makes sense to you. So yeah, I think that's just saying keep an open mind and pay more attention to like the dynamic, how you feel around this person, how this person treats you, what they can offer in your life, like how much they're willing to give to you. rather than these expectations like brown hair, like I said. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So like how I was saying, like it could be like this situation is all good, this person's all good, this person's perfect, but it's like you could be ignoring some kind of red flags that are coming your way about the situation because you're having this like one-dimensional or two-dimensional mindset about it. It's like this person is perfect, and then so it's kind of like you're ignoring some kind of red flags, so just pay attention to that. Like they could check every box, have brown hair, but then they're just not a good match for you, like emotionally, like I said. So yeah, just pay attention to that. And this could also be what you're understanding about the past. It's like maybe at the time you're a great couple, but there were just some red flags, some things that you couldn't live with long term with this person, just in the dynamic of the relationship that just wasn't well suited for you long term. This could be what you're understanding, or what you will come to understand about a person. So yeah, if you're just all like in fantasy mode about a person, try to see them for the wholeness of what they are, and if there are red flags, like this is saying, pay attention to that. So this is messages from your person. I want to see you. And this is over the travel card in reverse, so you could be kind of at a distance. Whoa, this person has a lot to say. You could be kind of at a distance from this person, and it's hard to travel to them. You can't really see them right now. So that could be why this travel in reverse is here. You mean the world to me. I don't feel good enough for you. I'm sick of faking and wearing a mask. And this was over the pay attention to the red flag cards, and I like to pay attention to that because I like to notice like when it's over a certain card, because the red flag could be that this person is one way with you, and everyone's a little bit different like around each person, but it could be that this person is one way with you, but then you see them interact with other people and they could just be horrible to them, or like they're super nice to you in private, but then when you're in a different situation, a different setting, like they're completely different. And that's just a red flag, because it's like, who is that person then really? Like, are they faking towards you? You might not know them the way that you think you do if they're a completely different person around someone else. And like in a negative way, like if they are you, like they'll be really mean to them. Because then you're not seeing like the truth of who they are as a whole. You're just seeing how they are with you. If that makes sense? So yeah, I guess this person doesn't feel good enough for you either, so this could be why they like kind of wear this mask around you or whatever. Like I was saying, and there could be someone who's in your life who it's like you kind of close yourself off to, but maybe keep an open mind about them, and maybe this person is someone good to have in your life, but they just don't feel good enough for you. So thank you, Gemini. I hope that this helped. I hope that this resonated. I hope that you're safe. I hope that your family's safe. I hope that you're doing well and that you have a good day or night.